Welcome to XUK. Welcome back, guys. We're doing a 3D scan of the rear tailgate. I need to design a spoiler. Love this spoiler, but I don't think it goes with the kit, so we're going to take you through the process. So this here is ASUB, AESUB. It's matting liquid, and what it does is a 3D scanner can't pick up a shiny surface, so we spray this onto the car. It dulls the surface off the car, it gets rid of all the shine, and then it allows us to 3D scan the surface. So I'm just going to pour some in here. Don't need too much. And then this is a electric spray gun we purchased from the same company, ASUB. We'll put the link in the description below. Just give it a go. Perfect. So that's... So I'm just going to spray this on here. Now the benefit of this spray over talcum powder with water, athlete's foot spray, which people use directly onto the vehicle, and it does the same thing. However, the benefit of using this product is after a couple of hours, it removes itself off the vehicle, so you don't have to get a cloth and start wiping it down. Here's our 3D scanner. It is an Artec Leo. Now, the benefit of this scanner over any other scanner on the market is the fact that it has a screen built into the back and there's no wires attached. So I'm just going to set this up, new project, so let you see what I can see. So I've just turned it on. I've told the scanner that I'm doing a new project, and that's basically it. Now, the benefit of this scanner, again, over other scanners that are on the market, is the fact that the field of view, what that means is each scan has a certain size. The field of view on this is huge. So one box of scan data is about that big. Just to put it into simple terms, normal scanners have a very small box that scans. The field of view is very small, so the data you have to capture is very slow and it takes too long. With this, I'll show you in real time. So cameraman, if you want to just record my screen. So if you come here, I'm going to start scanning now. So I've pressed the button, and that's basically it. That is the data that I need, just this area here, and I am done. Now, the reason why I'm going over the same area a few times is the more data you scan, the better it is to process the file. So I'm finished. Now, I will transfer from this machine to my laptop, and that's it. We can start designing a spoiler on the 3D data that we've got. So let me show you how I get this data, or this file, or this scan, onto the computer. Right, so here we are. This is my laptop that I use for scanning data. So here's my scanner, and here is the laptop. I will open the software. It's called Artec Studio Professional. I'll double click that. It's a bit of a heavy software. Let's see how long it takes to open up. So it's connected. It's asking me which project I want to import into the software, and that's 21st of August. That's the latest one, so I'll click that. Then it's asking me if I want import raw data or do I want to have it in HD reconstruction. That's very high definition. So let's go high def. This takes a bit of time. So we'll carry the video on once it's been downloaded. So now that the scan's imported into the software, I'll start to examine the scan itself and see which bits I need and which bits I need to remove. So software is absolutely amazing compared to other softwares for other scanners on the net in the market. So we'll go to editor, let's go to eraser, and we want to do a lasso selection, which means we can draw a shape. So I don't need that there, and I don't need that. So once I've done that, I've highlighted it, I've erased it. Because the larger the scan, the heavier the file to work with. Just makes it easier to get rid of the data that you don't need. So I'm just highlighting again, everything we don't need. So it makes the scan, the 3D data, a lot more user friendly. That's the old spoiler. Let's delete that. Now the whole purpose of this scan is I've already scanned the tailgate and I've designed the spoiler. But the problem I've got is there's no reference points of which angle the tailgate sits at. It's just a tailgate scan. So this is the body, and the body shows us which position the tailgate sits. So now that we add our designed spoiler to the scan, we can see which angle we need to design the spoiler at. But just to have a tailgate floating in the software, it doesn't show you at which point the tailgate sits on the car. So with the quarter panel of the car here, just a little section here, a bit of the rear bumper here, and then you've got a bit more of the opposite side quarter panel, we can now establish at what angle the tailgate sits at. So to process this data to make it ready for us to be able to design on, there's a few more steps. So let's go to tools, let's go to global registration. And what global registration does is if the scanner's moved in a wrong position or angle, because it's got GPS on here, it then figures out at what angle the scan should have been done. Now that took a couple of seconds. That part of the process is done. Now we are going to run a fast fusion. What this does is it gets the file ready for us to design the part on, and it gives us a perfect surface all in one color, so we can see if there's any issues and we can iron them issues out in this software. So let's see, it's nearly done. This is an amazing part of the process. That shows you the quality of the scan. Perfect. So you can see we've got our tailgate, we've got our quarter panel here, we've got our rear bumper and here. This shows us exactly where the tailgate sits on the car. So that's done. I'm gonna end the video there. The next part of the video will be the part designed, and then we're going to show you the 3D printing process. So if you like our content, please comment below if you want us to add anything else to our videos. If you want to know another part of our procedure when it comes to manufacturing, designing, 3D printing, post-processing, which is the sanding, perfecting the part on the car, and then the mold making, which is a massive procedure on its own. And these things take time. These things don't happen overnight. A scan is amazing. You just saw it in real time, how quickly I just did everything and how quickly I processed the data. But that's only possible because of the investment, because of the scanner, the laptop, the powers in your tools. So you share, subscribe, just on to the next one. Peace out.